What's going on YouTube? This is Tyrone Trinity, the Diesel Soldier, and today we're gonna do my top 5 tools of 2021. Let's go. If you guys notice that now I am in a different venue right now, like what you see, like you used to see in my all other videos is on the garage, but right now I'm trying to do this in my office. It's just way too cold in my garage, and there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cars passing by. I don't know what's going on, and my dog just likes to just interrupt me when I am making a video. So let's do this real quick. So the first tool on this top 5 2021 tool, or my top 5 tool, and this I justify this by how often I used it and how efficient and helpful these tools are. So the first one is going to be my flush cut, snap-on flush cut, and I really love this tool just because it does the job and it's worth the money that I paid for. If you guys want to know the part number is 786 Charlie Foxtrot. So I got this with my student discount for about 40 bucks. And all I could say is that there's not a day that I have not used this tool. Like every day, if I had to deal with something with a zip tie, this thing I gotta go with. I always use a flush cut. I always use or look after the mechanic that's gonna work on that vehicle in the future, so he doesn't have to go through all these cuts on my arms. So if you guys are mechanics, you should know what I'm talking about, especially on the dealership lifestyle. The zip ties that came from the factory just sucks, and it hurts. I have right here in my wrist, it looks like I cut myself, but I try to prevent that from happening by using flush cuts, and this right here just do the job, and it does the job really well. So with that, that's it for my first one, or my 5th best tools of 2021. Let's go to the next one. All right, so the next one is going to be a new tool, but not so new, but it came out like about 9 months ago. But for me, it is still a new tool because it's been a reliable tool, and that is the Matco seal ratchet, 1/4 inch ratchet. This is what I use when I'm working on Isuzus or any fasteners that's 10 mil or below, because I'm tired of using I'm tired of breaking bolts, and I'm being careful on when I'm working on fasteners lower than 3/8 or 7/16 below, or 10 or below. I'm always using 3/8 now, so that I can be more efficient in my job by not breaking a bolt or any kind of fasteners. So this right here, it's fast, it's efficient, and I really love it because this system right here works well for me. I know some people don't like the Matco Infinium Infinium line, but that's personal opinion, that's personal preference. So if you guys don't like this, I want to know in the comment, and if you do like it, I actually want to know. And if you thought about buying it, or thought about buying it in the future, or something that made you change your mind not to buy it or buy it, comment down below. I want to know what you think. So, but this again, my number 4 tool, because it's been really helpful, and really ever since the day I got it, I don't know, it's just been like really good, and it's been one of those more reliable tool. And I do have one caveat to this tool that I don't like, is that if you drop it, the battery will come out. And you know, the only advice I can give to you if you have this tool is just don't drop the tool. But in this industry, it's like the Murphy's Law. What's the worst that can happen? It will happen. So you will drop it, and I believe Matco only has a 1-year warranty on their battery. So pick your poison on this. But again, if you work on automotive, you might be using this a lot. I never thought that I will be using 1/4 inch in my line of work, which is diesel. But so far, this has been the best tool, 1/4 inch ratchet that I have. This is the only 1/4 inch ratchet I ever had, and I'm glad to have the best one so far. This is my opinion though. So with that, a third item in this tool that is my favorite, and it's probably that most of the mechanics out there have this already. And if you don't, maybe you should think about it, because this tool is just amazing, and that is the DCF 903 DeWalt 3/8 drive impact ratchet. And I love this ratchet because it's really snappy. It's really snappy, and never had a problem with any fasteners. Basically, my breakdown is this thing has not failed me yet on any fastener that I used it on. I've used it on rusted parts, on SERs, or any parts of the vehicle that's like on like the CT761. I think it's the rocker switch. That thing always struggles on almost everything that I worked on when Cascadias or M2. But this one right here, if you are one automotive industry, this is probably the creme de la creme, and this is the only thing, the only impact that you need. And 1/2 inch is probably like if you need to really mean business, like I'm not asking type of thing if you're in the auto industry. But this is my go-to impact ratchet right now. That's why I had to make this video, so that I can just make this video and put it back to work, because I have other tools. My Milwaukee stubby impact, which you probably seen on my previous earlier videos, I just leave that in the house. And I actually have the Matco ratchet, the impact stubby ratchet. Why did I buy that? Don't ask me. I'm a tool addict, I admit that. But this one is my go-to so far. The Matco stubby impact ratchet, I don't like that you had to load it. There's like a loading pace. Like it's not snappy like this one. The snap-on one, it's a little bit snappy, but doesn't have this much power. And I do have a 3/8 Mac impact, but that's just way too much power. I got in trouble with that impact already so much that I stopped using it. I just put an adapter on that, and then I use it as my 1/2 inch impact. But so far, I don't use that anymore. I use this a lot. I do have the 1/2 inch version of this when I had to use a 1/2 inch, and that thing is pretty fair for that tool. But this one right here is just my go-to impact, and I'm so glad I got this. I've been using this for about 3 months now, and I have not regretted buying this since the day I got it. So that is about for my third top 5 tool. Let's go to my next one. All right, guys, so my number 2 top 5 tool of 2021 is this snap-on ratchet right here. I know last year, if you guys seen my top 5 top tool, it's gonna be the Matco one, but I did say on that video that it changed my mind on this one, because I love the feel of the hard handle. I hate the comfort grip, snap-on comfort grips, because after a while of using it, especially if you deal with a lot of chemicals, brake cleaners and oil, they do tend to wear out over time. So, and I hate it because it looks really ugly when it does that. This one right here, as you can see, it showed its battle scars, And you can see that I have been using this. I did try to clean this already with a tubble towel, with a simple green brake cleaner, and it's just like you can't hide the battle scars anymore. Yeah, this is my go-to ratchet. I do have a lot of ratchets already, but if I had to grab one thing, this is my go-to ratchet. Like if I had something to use and have a chance of using a tool, sorry about that, and any chance I get, I try to use this snap-on ratchets just because I love the way it feels and love the way it works. It works well, like every kind of ratchet. It's just like, I don't know, I just love this tool. And the color, I do love the color, and there's nothing more I can say. That this tool is just works great for me. Other than the Matco one, this is my first ratchet that I would grab. And the only time I would grab the Matco ones is if I need a little bit leverage, and I don't mind. I don't have a consistent snap-on dealer, so if I have something that it would possibly break, and I don't have a 3/8 drive breaker bar, then I would use my Matco one. So I can just, if that thing breaks, I can just warranty it real quick. But this one is just my go-to for like anything that I would work on. And without that, so that's my second top 5 tool. And let's go to the next one. So my top tool of 2021 is not likely a tool, but this tool right here for me is a tool because it helps me utilize and improve my skill as a tech, and that is this fundamental electrical troubleshooting book. And I know a lot of people would say, oh, hey, it's not a tool, but for me, knowledge is the most important tool that we can have as a tech. You can have all these tools that I have that I just showed you. If you don't know how to utilize them lately, or you utilize them efficiently, then you're forever going to be a parts changer. And if that's who we want to be, that's fine. And I'm not knocking against you. If you love what you do, that's fine. But to me, it's all about improving to the next phase of your career. And to me, I am trying to be a diagnostician, troubleshooting guy, something. I don't know. But to me, lately, they have been impressed with my electrical troubleshooting, and I've been getting a lot of this. And it's something that any tool that I bought in my toolbox is not worth as much as this book right here, because it made me diagnose a couple of problems, electrical problems, that I never thought that this book would cover. And what I like about this book is that, first of all, this is only $35 on different website. It's average about $35 in Amazon right now. I think it's about $43. And it's, what I like about this book is that it's dumbed down. That as you can see, it dumbs it down for you to understand how electrical circuit works. Because I have read a lot of like books about troubleshooting, or how to diagnose and troubleshoot any kind of electrical circuit system. I'm not in the scoping system yet, or the lab scope yet, but I'm trying to get there. But what's wrong with the school that's teaching the students or the techs is that they teach the theories, but that's not enough for us to learn. It has to be a concept. And what I like about this is just that they simplified it into more of a tech-friendly version of what's in a textbook, and actually based on experienced tech. I do want to buy Scanner Danner's book. if I have a chance, I will do get that and study it and read it and use it at my work. But so far, this thing made it so worthy to have all my electrical, my tools, my multimeter. I taken the electrical class at the College of Alameda. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's fair. But this one will be like mastering the fundamentals of electrical troubleshooting will make you like a really efficient mechanic. The reason why I say that is because I do have people at my work that all they do all day is electrical troubleshooting, and you don't see them like sweat at all or greasy like shirt. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but that's just like they do OT every day and they don't even get tired because all they do is troubleshoot and diagnose. And that's more like me. I like to think of how things work and what it's not making it work. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So with that said, that is my top 5 tool, and this is my top tool of the year, just because knowledge is a tool and I'm using it wisely as much as I can, because fundamentals is everything. So that is about for my video. I know, again, this is about my personal opinion and my personal preference on these tools. I know a lot of you guys will have a different opinion on tools, and that's fine as long as we respect each other. But yeah, that's about it, guys. So what do you guys think of my top 5? Do you have one of these tools? I know some of you guys are like Snap-on people or Mac or Infinium or Harbor Freight. That's all good and dandy, but what do you think about my top 5 tools 2021? If you have any opinion, let me know down below, and I am gonna end this video. And again, my name is Tyrone Trinity. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm out. Peace.